everyone else is there in the lobby.
I've started the stream. We can talk about the tournament while there's a nice banner in the back.
Yes.
That we can
Let's
show
not talk about
peeps.
technical
Do we have to
difficulties.
move to another room or something?
No,
We will
we're
be here
fine.
only.
So I'll
Me
only
and you have
stream it.
to.
I can stream it here itself, no?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's who do I give the link to?
Just put it on the community
Give it
cup
to
discussion.
Prof. Give it to Prof and you yourself put it in community cup discussion once. Yeah.
Let's
Now
go.
Prof make a post.
I'm so proud of you guys.
But that finally someone else is doing this, right?
Finally, someone is doing this.
Someone else will.
Just someone.
There's someone here that's almost kind, but he was good and unrefined. But now he's here.
Okay, we don't want to listen to you sing because that
Beauty and the
will
Beast?
away viewers.
I can kick him out of the server. Don't worry. I'll do that if he starts.
Ooh.
But then the name of this thing will go, man, the grandfather. Time
It's fine.
flies like an arrow, fruit flies like banana.
I'll become the new grandfather. It's fine.
I've seen your death. It was painful.
How long
Yeah,
before we
that-
go live? You nincompoops.
You can only go live once Gaurav gets this shit out of his system.
No,
thoda sa
like when
bolna.
does the game start? The stream's already live, so we can hear.
2 minutes.
We can hear everyone.
Oh no.
Oh my god, people were hearing me just now.
Yes, they were listening. I mean, thankfully there's nobody watching the stream because nobody shared it yet. There is one person.
Sorry.
There was Snape.
How long before the game?
1 minute.
Tell
Waiting.
Matt to do it. No, tell her to come fast.
She said 2 minutes. What do you want me to say?
Are you in the lobby, Ati? Sorry.
She said prop.
Everyone is there and the lobby is made. Prof, start streaming first now, bro.
No, he has to
I'll be getting game
stream a
also.
separate window
Yes, please.
for the League of Legends TFT client as well as the game. It's a different window. So
is that how you're casting
differently. I mean, I
God.
can.
Oh my
One
God.
is a
God.
grandfather, the other is a
Alright,
spoiled
Prof,
child.
why don't you just like post the freaking link already, right? People can
Can I
gather,
need to like
right?
like
You know how to
like, I need to like I need to put stuff. I'm just gonna here's link. Please watch. Like what?
Yeah, do that.
Here link, you watch.
Hi,
Here link,
here
you watch.
link you watch.
This sounds like
I can't
there-
copy. What?
Dude,
You
that
can't copy paste.
You have to select it. So you have
One
to
can't
hold the mouse and drag it, and then it
Okay,
gets
thank you,
highlighted.
Bishi. Thank you,
And it's
Bishi.
right
Oh my
click
God.
and copy.
Listen. Bhishi has been like copy pasting from a long time, okay? He knows his shit. Please.
Dude, more than that,
Copy
these
paste it before
admins are
you open the
doomed.
computer, guys.
Dude, our admins are doomed.
I have never
One can't-
opened a computer. I've only ever turned it on.
Ooh. Switch it on. You mean switched it on?
I
Yeah.
know, I mean turned it on.
I love the bamboozle when someone tries to correct me only to get themselves correct.
Dude, it's so doomed, man. One guy can't count, the other guy can't copy paste. These are the
You
admins.
can't count again.
Ati, you don't talk, okay?
You
The
can't- you
first
can't
responsibility I ever gave you
you
to
can't
admin
even
something, you
put
freaking
the right
fucked it up
thing,
by
no?
explaining the rules the wrong way. Okay, so
Oh, yeah.
We're a
like,
bunch.
these guys are still
can't
more,
count, can't copy
more
paste,
competent.
and I can't shut the
they're
fuck
more
up.
competent than you at
Y'all
this
have
point. Yeah.
I know.
We all have problems.
Yeah, you guys are all like the three monkeys, one can't see, one can't talk, one can't hear. But eventually, all three of you, if you work together, can, form
Do
something
nothing.
like a...
We just do nothing if we work together.
Oh, Lord.
I think our talking is quite entertaining, actually. Nobody should mute themselves.
Share the link with these guys. Tell them.
Okay, it's in, right? Alright, everyone's ready. Okay, cool.
No, where's the stream? Post.
I
He put it on
posted
TFT.
I put it on TFT.
Alright.
You want it
Ati, you're
everywhere?
supposed to like pin it and stuff. Ati, what are you doing?
I am pinning it. I'm refreshing
I
my
am,
page.
I am sharing
Internet
it
ganda hai yaar, sorry.
to all your Wild Rift and all.
No, Wild Rift, like stop sharing at Wild Rift. People don't give a shit. Do it in LOL India. So it's
Yeah,
like relevant.
Okay.
Snape.
Alright guys, time
post.
for me to like switch on the cam.
Pin to top karna hai na.
I'm gonna do like cam stuff.
Agree.
You're doing
So-
cam stuff. Ooh,
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
excited.
That's like my alternate profession when this doesn't work out.
What about Mike?
Catch me on live, Jasmine. Oh my
Mark
lord.
has
Profession
announcement
when this doesn't work
and
out.
yeah, that's about it, right?
What about Mike?
Catch me on
Pin to the top.
catch
to
me on
karna hai.
live, Jasmine. Alright, perfect,
Oh
dude.
my
Mark
god.
has announced.
Arey, fuck your mark, bro. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to do a window capture, right?
Welcome,
Good
sir.
that I pointed that out.
But did you copy paste?
I did copy paste. There we go.
Then sorted. I just copy
All the
paste.
best
Yes,
to the finalists.
I thought you were gonna say all the best to me and Bhishi for casting, but
I
okay,
know, right?
fine.
No
Yeah.
way.
What a pleb this guy is today. Holy shit.
Like, what if I say something silly?
What?
You will say
What?
something silly. I
It's like
know that.
when. It's just a when. It's not a what.
Yeah, it's exactly. It's just
Alright,
when.
get these plebs to start, guys. And we don't have any viewership because nobody gives a frick about TFT.
No, I'm coming.
Get Ati, it's your responsibility. Go for it. Go get us
Yes.
views. Go get us
Just call
connections.
people, bro. Just call people on their phone. Be like, भाई YouTube पे आ जा कुछ हो रहा है. भाई YouTube पे आ रहा कुछ हो रहा है वहाँ यार. कुछ कर
Ah,
रहा
wait,
है.
video hai, guys. Video hai, you know.
Just go and
Should I
get.
like slap like a hot streamer's photo just so that people think, oh, this is the one playing, but then I bamboozle it with my photo instead. I'm like, surprise.
We will be watching your stream with great interest now.
Oh
Good
my
luck.
fucking god, I fucked up my thumbnail.
Thank God
TFT
you did not
tournament.
fuck up your thumb. That would have been worse.
Wait. I need to change my thumbnail.
Why
Just
the
change
thumbnail
all your
is
nails,
different?
no?
Nobody realized the
TOURMANE.
Too many.
Tormenent, bro, tormenent.
No, I just saw it. I didn't know.
It's fine. I can fix that.
Fix. Dude, you couldn't even copy paste correctly, Bhishi. What is
No, I
that?
wrote that shit. That's the problem.
was
I
starting-
Then you
didn't
can't
copy
spell.
paste.
Then you can't spell.
I didn't copy paste. I wrote that shit. That's my problem.
Alright, we're in the game. Let me
You're
just
you're in the
unstart.
game. We're just fixing thumbnails.
That's fine. We fixed the thumbnail. Let me also fix my OBS image.
Someone saw it. Tournament.
Yeah, they saw it because we freaking
He
spoke
said it.
about it on chat. Hey,
Okay.
we're good
Okay.
now. It's tournament, guys. Wait, why can I hear someone?
Gaurav.
Gaurav, as usual, the
Oh,
caster.
1 second. Let me just put my headphones on. I got you guys.
Professionalism.
Yeah,
Professionalism.
the
man.
best thing is the guy who's playing also is the guy who's like talking on a freaking YouTube. That's Golio and Majestic Agario. मैंने आपको स्ट्रीम में देखा जैक्सी हियर. Yes bro, मैं स्ट्रीम में हूँ. Only when my typo is in there. Alright.
Tournament.
Can you guys hear me?
Alright, now everyone else will kindly wait. Why can't I?
Hey, Gaurav, increase your mic volume.
Fuck.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's fine. Now it's fine. Okay, I'm gonna mute myself, guys. Good luck.
What a muter, bro.
Alright, guys, take over. I
Awesome.
will.
Alright, guys.
Just
Welcome,
they will-
guys, to the finals
Prof.
of the TFT tournament. Now, in case you guys don't know what's happening, this is basically a quick tournament that people have done from the TFT community, and we are in the finals right now. And joining with me is gonna be my caster Gaurav Aya, aka the GrandFather. Now, many of him already in the TFT community know him as one of the veterans who helps people out. Tries to sing a lot in the bathroom. Probably won't sing on the stream today. But what's up, Gaurav? How are you doing?
What's up, man? I'm good. I can definitely agree with you that I do sing in the bathroom. Can't promise about any singing over here, but I'll definitely not do any bathroom on
Alright,
this
so
stream.
talk to me about these players, right? Like, so Prof Longer isn't playing, he's just inting so that we can get to see the stream live. But talk to me
Yes.
about who do you think has what it takes to win this? Because this is a very, very talented, room of players, right? Talented players, right? Basically, Sholegin, Itachi, Elmo, Med, Ripcord, Jack Strindermere, Iwatani. These are all great players, many of whom are masters, high diamond players. And after today's matches, all of these players did play around 3 matches today, before which they qualified through the final. So they scored the highest recruit points out of all the 24 people playing. So what do you think about these players, and who do you think has the momentum today? Because it's just going to be a best of one, right? So this game is all that counts for them to win.
True. I think, yeah, we do have a lot of talented players over here. Show Legend has been coming second in all the first 3 games. Med and Jackson Demir and Elmo have been getting the top spots as well. I saw Iwatani's gameplay in the first game. He has some strange things which I hadn't seen before, but it works. I have no idea, but it worked the first game that I watched. Ripcord is known to have, I think, placed in tournaments before, also in the community. So you know what, TFT, it's all RNG at the end of the day. I have actually no clue who's going to take it. Let's see who has the RNG gods on their side in this game. Okay, and we're in Galactic Armory.
So we are in Galactic Armory right now. What do you think? How do you think this, changes how people play? Because Galactic Armory was changed so that you don't get two completed items now. In fact, you get components that you can build out of, right? So it's a fun galaxy to play, I would say. It depends on how you utilize those items, right?
Definitely. The thing is that this is gonna help some people, and it is not gonna help some people. For example, these items over here, they look very mechy to me. They look very Star Guardian to me. And yeah, so I'm wondering if some of the AD comps like Shredder or even Dark Stars, which don't really use tiers or AP that much, will have a good game in this one.
Yeah, and you can see right now, it's very interesting. Early game matters a lot, doesn't it? Like for anyone playing TFT, in the highest of elos, your HP is one of the biggest resources that you can have. So a strong early game will be pivotal for all of these players, and I feel like whoever can have a strong early game should be able to see himself at least come in the top 4. But yeah, coming top 2, how's the meta like right now, GrandFather? Because the current patch, people are saying a lot of things are viable. So we are in a very, in a better, relatively a healthier space, aren't we, as compared to some of the other TFT patches that we had before?
Definitely. We're in a meta where you can have multiple different types of comps winning. And sometimes it's not even like good comps, like known comps with a name that win. It's just what's the best board you can play. And so because of that, because every comp is viable to win, what this game really comes down to is, as you said, how they play the early game, how they play the mid game, and actually survive till the late game. And whoever has the most HP, the last few HP points, is what's going to make the difference over here, really.
Yeah, finals are like everyone takes all. The biggest thing everyone gets, is bragging points, isn't it? Because winning against some of these players from within the region, you basically solidify yourself. Hey, I won against you in a tournament. That's what matters. So we'll have a look very soon at what the early game is going to be. But it does look like Protector Celestial start coming out for our boy Jack Strindermer, and he hits a lot of items that are pretty good. He has a tier, he has an RFC, potential Vanguard's mistakes with gas carry, or what all can he build with those items that he has?
Well, knowing Jax, he's definitely a Dark Star player, and over there I can definitely see a RFC already and components for a GA, the BF sword over there.
It's a good start for him, isn't it? Zig's level 2 with blue buff to carry him in the early game, and
that's gonna keep him healthy.
Yeah, let's see what everyone else has. Like his first matchup is gonna be against Prof.
The
Inter himself. So let's watch some other match actually. Let's see if Iwatani or someone else might be going ahead. So Ripcord has gone for, oh my lord, Ripcord has 3 items stacked already. This is like full deep dive into Shadow. It looks like.
These actually to me look like Yi items, which he's just put on Zaya for now.
Bank Bros?
Which he might, Bank Bros, and then like switch it up later.
He does win though. He does win with those items, because even a level 1 Zaya with the kind of items that was given to him is pretty damn poggers. Let's have a look at what everyone else is going. Med is going for Vanguard Chrono. Does have a blue buff on Metal. Again, this is like a great pickup for Astro Snipers as well, right? And I'm sure that she might want to transition to that. Let's have a look at what Show Legend is doing. Show Legend does lose the first game. He's going for Star Guardians, has a Rabidons already on his Syndra, so he's looking good. Rebel start coming out for, oh no, Show Legend is on Rebel. So who was the guy with the Star Guardians? I didn't get to see that, but
Itachi Rogue Ninja.
So everyone is going something different, right? It looks like.
I definitely expect people to be slamming items, even if it's not on their final carry, because in Galactic Armory, having so many items on your bench is, it's gonna hurt you.
Yeah, this
The
is a
more
very
items here.
important deal for Show Legend. Show Legend actually beats Elmo, and Elmo loses his first. I think he loses the second game. Never mind then. But um, it looks like the game is favoring a bit. Elmo has like lost all of his games. I think it looks like so. He's keeping up his loose streak. He might get priority into the carousel, but he's going for Brawler, Chrono. I think these are just filler items. I'm not sure.
Definitely.
Yeah, because it doesn't really make sense. Brawler Chrono isn't really a comp that we see, but Jack Stringham is sitting fancy on top along with Ripcord, Protector Celestial, like we said, working out really well for him.
A lot of blue buffs.
Yeah,
A lot of blue buffs across the map.
Is he gonna win against Protector, against Show Legend though? Show Legend does have a Vayne carry with the Last Whisper, but oh, the Fiora does buy enough time for her. I think this could potentially be a win. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, so Show Legend's off to the perfect start, Prof. 3 wins in a Gaurav, like 3 wins in a row for him. No, wait, 2 wins in a row. My bad. Ripcord is the one with 3 wins in a row, so doing really well.
Yep. Right now, everything is too close to call. Everyone's just slamming items in anticipation of what they will be going later. I definitely expect a mech of some sort to come out because this blue buff, it can go on Teemo. It can go on Victor as well. In the
Yeah, Itachi's picked up a tier as well, right? So that means that his Syndra's gonna get blue buff. So Syndra has blue buff and Labradon, so I think he's pretty set for Star Guardian Sorcerer. Jack Stringham, no mech, it's Dark Stars. I'm no whore. I don't know what that word was.
dot.
I'm no dot. You know, let's quote Jack Stringham on that.
A lot of people have blue buffs, so I mean, I'm expecting to see at least some mech. Like, might be over
I
here.
see like Elmo. I think is already built towards tanky item Titan's Resolve, so we might be going that. And I'm still so Elmo. I have no idea what he's doing actually.
So this is he's just playing his best board until the shop shows him what he needs to go. Because when you find your carries, that's when you start transitioning or have an idea what you need to do. But seeing the Caitlyn over there, it looks like Astro's.
Yeah, it does look like Ripcord might be able to clutch this. Never mind. He is. The white does end up hitting his Zaya, and here comes the K-Tart. Will get that as well. So Ripcord also loses. So Gaurav, we actually have everyone who's lost a game in the first 4 rounds.
This is gonna get very close. Pretty excited to see.
Cranko's on stream saying, "Yo, sexy, hey, sexy back." I don't know if you play TFT, Cranko, but welcome to the stream. And Aditya Roy is like, my money's on Elmo, so maybe Elmo's doing something right, Gaurav, because it looks like we just cannot comprehend his.
Anyone who knows
talent.
Elmo will have their money on Elmo. Like, I mean, Elmo is like when we did have the TFT Bid Wars, he was the player who was the highest bidded player with 5,000 points bidded for him.
Oh yes, you're absolutely correct right there.
So I mean, that was my first introduction to Elmo when I didn't know anyone in the community, and he's definitely deserving of every single point that was bid for him.
Yep, and Ivatani is going for not sure what comp that is. It does look like Space Pirate Vanguards, and I think he will clutch out a victory, so that's good for him. Let's have a look at what Med is going, because Med does have really good Teemo items. Is she going to hard commit towards that? We'll have to wait and watch. For now, she's however is running Vanguard, does have a Bard to get her EXPs fast. But in terms of gold, okay, never mind. She does have decent economy. What do you think right now on the situation of some of the top 3 players? So let's have a look at what the top 3 are looking like. Ripcord has probably the most gold right now. Let's see if what happens there. Jackson will like 100% going Astro Sniper. Oh, she hits a lot of gold and eco right there, so that's actually good. And I think she hits a giant spurt, it looks like, so not sure.
That looks honestly to me
Show Legend
like
is
a shroud.
Show Legend is doing a proper cyber composition. Are 6 cybers that good right now, Gaurav, or do you think?
So 6 cybers right now. I mean, okay. First of all, this is Galactic Armory, right? So you're gonna have 3 more components here than any other. Like, I mean, except Treasure Trove, you're gonna have more components in this galaxy. Number one, by 3. So the minimum number of components you get in a game is 12. So over here, the minimum you're gonna get is 15, right? And because he started off with the bow, he's already made his Infinity Edge and his Last Whisper on his Vein, which is one of the main carries that he needs. The second thing he needs is going to be the Echo and the Wukong 2, which are going to be his big spikes. And once he has that, he should be good.
Oh my lord, that clutch from Itachi Rogue on that Syndra does break Show Legend's win streak right here. He has a level 2 Syndra, and it does look like a lot of these players are spiking, aren't they? This is going to be really interesting to see how
Syndra
these
2 is
items-
amazing.
Yeah, Syndra 2 with those couple of items definitely helping her out right there. And I think Show Legend needs a level 2 win. Oh, as we said it.
Oh my
he hits
god.
it. He hits it. The moment we said he needs a level 2 win, he hits it. So I
That's
think
the first spike. That's the first
that's
spike.
definitely a great spec. Redemption for Leona again. Good items on his Leona. On the other side, Iwatani is going for Vanguard Space Pirate. He's also in a good spot in the early game, but eventually, like, do you feel he has to make a transition to a real comp? Because I don't think he can scale off of what he's doing right here.
So in the first game I saw him play, he actually came first with a comp like this.
Oh wow!
Where he just kept up being healthy and just got to 9, got Gangplank and just farmed items, and it was pretty crazy. But I mean the skill level in this lobby is much higher, so I'm not sure if he'll be able to pull it off a second time. I'm curious to see if that'll work again.
You can see Jax's composition already going for Protector Celestial, but has his Shaco items perfectly added. GA and Rapid Fire Cannon already. He's looking for probably BT right here.
Just a
if he can get it.
Negatron.
Yeah.
No, I think it's a Negatron cloak.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bloodthirster. Yeah.
Bloodthirster.
Sorry. I thought you said BF for a second. Yeah, definitely a Negatron cloak for the BF. Sorry, BT. And yeah, he should be like set.
Exactly. Still right now, Show Legend Iwatani looking pretty darn healthy, but Med is losing some HP for Eco because she is playing Bard. Has 40 gold, but that's like so does Iwatani, right? So technically, they both are doing quite well, and this is going to be a close combat match. Med is going for
Vanguard Mystics.
Vanguard Mystics right there, and it does look like she will win. Coming out quite clutch, I have to say. Soraka also, the Mystics really helping out with a lot of damage, and man, that Leona is tanky, but that doesn't matter. So Med is sort of stabilizing as well, but Iwatani has 50 gold on him, so he is looking comfortable. And there's a Teemo right there. And Med can take it, honestly. I don't know if Med wants it though. Med is opting to steal away or take the BF on the Jin, which is again a great item on the Jin, but I'm not sure if that's going to be used in any sort of form or fashion. Itachi is like fudge. I think he didn't want to take that. Maybe ends up taking.
Can we go back to Med's board one more time? I just want to check something. Okay. So that looks like a GA for the Jace, which was one of the items used previously in the Vanguard Mystics when it was very popular. So I'm wondering if she's gonna opt for that or try holding it for like a Shojin for later.
Yeah, I think it'll be very interesting. Let's see what she does with that BF sword. No, she puts it on the Mordekaiser. Oh, she did pick up the Mordekaiser. Never mind. So she's just playing the Mordekaiser, I think.
Oh, okay. She just wanted 4 Vanguards. Okay, so she went for the player. She went for the champ option rather than the actual item. Interesting strategy.
Yeah, I feel like she thinks she has her core, right? She has those 2 main items that any carry does need, like if it's a Cassiopeia or even a Teemo.
True. And she's level 7. She's gone.
She's against the first ranked player. Let's see how this matchup happens right here. As Vanguard Mystic should be in a great spot, but then again there is a Vayne with Last Whisper who's hitting on the backline, and Soraka heals are coming in clutch, but the Vayne is just left unchecked, isn't she, Gaurav? And then that should be the Vayne clutching the victory. The Show Legend's in a great spot right here, but Show Legend
Definitely.
Wait, is Show Legend with the guy with the 40 gold? I'm not sure.
Show Legend.
Yeah, actually,
yes,
Med
yes.
has lost gold here. So Med is behind on economy, and she is.
But she's further up on level.
Yeah, she's already level 7. I think she pushed for level 7 at
Exactly.
3-6. But the problem is that after pushing level 7, she didn't actually win or won the game. So that's still not looking great for her in that particular regard. And I think Show Legend and Ripcord is also doing really well. Let's have a look at what Ripcord's board is looking at right now. Blade Master, oh, he's set for his Master Ease. The only thing is he hasn't hit Master Ease. So that's going to be a bit of a problematic situation for him right there. He hits 1. He doesn't want to swap out his Zaya items yet because Zaya is level 2. And he's against Med, so Med is going to have another fight. If Med loses this, I think she's going to be in a bit of trouble. Let's see what happens though.
Doesn't look like she's gonna lose this, honest.
Yeah, I think Ripcord needs to upgrade pretty darn soon. Oh, you know what? Oh, never mind. Can the Zaya clutch it? No, she cannot. Yeah, I think Ripcord has run out on his Zaya composition. Meanwhile, Jax is level 2 Shaker with the 3 perfect items is starting to rumble, right? I think Jax Tournament will be a beast in the late game from the looks of how he's building out his composition. What do you have to say on who's sort of in a driver's seat if you look at everyone right now?
So the thing is, everyone's playing comps which kind of pop off at different times in the game, right? It's too early to say anything before the infiltrator items because a lot of people like are trying to go mech, who have not found that fizz yet. So the games can turn around at any point at this stage.
I feel like Show Legends comp is great, but he might be. I think it's not S plus tier at this point, and there's 3 bows for Show Legend.
Wow.
I mean, as a cyber player, you probably would be happy to get that, but damn, that's a lot of bows.
I think he's just gonna slam the RFC on Vayne if I'm mistaken. I mean,
Vayne has a good enough range, right? Do you feel like it's an important item, or does he just want to get like a BT or something there?
So here's the thing. The RFC, it not only increases your range, but it also makes sure your attacks never miss. Mech with a QSS and say a Shroud, for example, has a 40% dodge chance. So you want to be hitting that mech. You don't want to be missing your attacks.
That's crazy, bro. Completely makes sense right there. The Gnar sadly died without popping off right there. I'm not sure if it was Gnar, but it does look like Prof is eventually dead. Prof will keep watching everyone else's games, and you know what, guys? The Vayne is doing her thing for now because even Darkstars and Elmo is not winning against this guy. So Show Legend is setting himself up for at least a top 4 or a top 3 finish. And
Definitely.
Med is also stabilizing because Med won her game as well. So 4 Vanguard 2 Mystic is the thing, and is the Thresh Urgot still a viable strat in the current meta, Gaurav?
The Vanguard Mystic strat?
Yep. With the Thresh and Urgot basically. Like, cause
but what the thing is, after the nerfs to Thresh, you really want some kind of mana item on him, like Shojins or something. Otherwise, it's not as reliable anymore. So, I mean, we'll have to see how it goes.
Yeah. Med is facing him against Itachi Rogue Ninja, and Itachi Rogue is looking like he is not going to win this unless, of course, Syndra just does something crazy, which...
This is one of my favorite comps.
Oh, the RE damage was pretty darn nuts right there. And that Sorcerer composition, 6-star Guardian rather, is online with Shojin on the Soraka, which might later be just given out to the Janna, I would say. So he's in a very, very strong spot with the Nico being the front line for his team right there.
Definitely. 6-star Guardians right now in this meta is one of the most reliable ways to come top 4. But top 1, top 2, it's a bit of a high roll for that Xerath and the Janna. So let's see if he can actually do it.
Oh, you do see Ripcord has hit a level 2 Irelia with... He's put his Hand of Justice and the Frozen Heart on the Irelia. Let's watch how he plays right now. He does have level 2 Master E as well, so he is on his way. Yeah, he is pretty much on his way towards getting that win condition he wants. Can he win this matchup? Never mind, the Master E just gets obliterated by the Syndra, and Itachi Rogue laughs at Ripcord's face saying, ha ha ha. Meanwhile, on the other side, Shaco 2 versus Cybernetics, Jax Tournament losing yet again. Show Legend and Ripcord, sorry, Show Legend and Itachi actually looking darn strong right now. And
I think
Med has
I think
shifted as well, huh?
Show Legend with the Trap Claw on his vein. I think that is actually brilliant. The reason I say that is because of that Syndra that we just saw. You really want to be avoiding that Syndra's ult. And if you can stun that Syndra, you're in a great place.
There's
I
an
think
echo right here for Show Legend. If he wants to pick that up, he's looking for it. He's eyeing for it. Ripcord steals it away because Ripcord's like, you know what, guys? I want to win this game. Screw you, Show Legend. And then what's the other item? It's going to be the BF Sword. He could go for a Giant Slayer. He could go for... Actually, yeah, he has a Giant Slayer if he wants it. Rude Jax. By the way, Med has transitioned. Let's have a look at Med's board because Med has gone for her Astro Vanguard composition. 4 Vanguard, 3 Astro, has swapped all of her items onto the Teemo, has those 2 Mystics protecting her, has a Bard for EXP. She is level 8 already, so she's gonna spike.
and a Giant Slayer on the bench, just for fun.
Just for fun, just in case she ever needs it in life,
Funsies. Yeah.
But she does need a level 2 Gnar or a level 2 Teemo before she does an instant amount of damage. I really like the fact that she put the Thieves Gloves on Gnar, and she also has a Warmox on the Jace. So good front line and a strong back line for Med right
So
now.
another interesting fact: the Thieves Gloves gives another 40% of dodge again. Because it's 20% of dodge because it's 2 crit gloves.
Alright, so we didn't consider this, but it does look like even Elmo has opted for Teemo carry right here. Let's have a look at Elmo's board. I'm sure he's going for some sort of carry, but Itachi Rogue here again just continuing his insane win streak. 5 wins in a row, beats Iwatani as well. And Show Legend and Itachi, like we said, right, are just like looking really strong to take care of this finals. Let's have a look at what Elmo is going for. Elmo is going for 4 Astro. Yes, 4 of them, so maybe 1 extra. But talk to me about this composition, man. It looks kind of interesting.
This
perfect synergy, by the way.
is known as is a very coin flip comp. It's the 1st or 8th comp. I'm so happy that he just moved his Blitzcrank right now because I was just gonna say that it looked like a little bit of an int keeping the Blitzcrank near the Teemo because then Teemo will throw the shrooms at the person that's been Blitzcranked, whereas Teemo wants to be throwing it out as far as he can. Oh my god, he's just been Zephyred. So this is gonna look a bit difficult.
Let's see if Teemo can do much. Never mind, Blade Masters. In the time that Teemo was Zephyred, Elmo completely loses out. And you see that Ripcord has hit 6 Master E's already. And we haven't spoken much about Iwatani, but his composition right now, as weird as it may be, is actually struggling against Jack Strindemer, who's finally seemed to be on board. And yeah, Darkstar is just hurting right now, and Iwatani also going for 4 Darkstar, but it's a bit of everything at this point. 4 Space Pirates also on Iwatani rather.
Very interesting. A Star Guardian Gangplank. It's very interesting.
He hits a Assault 2 at the back, by the way. So he's.
So I guess that's for the Thresh.
Yeah. Is he level 9 already? No, he's level 8, alright.
Level 8.
This is the main round, the Infiltrators, right? All the items you get right here will eventually decide what you want to do, who you want to put it on, and how you want to do it. So,
yes,
3 items
this
on
is the
Leona.
final time.
Yeah, it does seem a
We're gonna be
little
getting
extra, I would say. That's
very true.
Ionic Spark. That's a lot of cool items for Ripcord. He has a Ionic for himself and a Rapid.
I mean, honestly, as a QSS for his Irelia, I would just go QSS on Irelia because one of the main things about Irelia is that you want her momentum to be going because she ults again whenever she kills a unit. So, the problem is in this meta, the reason in Cybernetics Vayne is the carry and not Irelia is because there are so many people doing CC in the front line. Like
Elmo
Nico.
has hit his perfect gen items at level 2. And Med is not. He is also level 2 Teemo, right? So Astro Snipers are live. Jin carry, Darkstar carry. Med versus Jax. Let's see how this matchup pans out. As long as the Shaco is alive, Gaurav, you would say that there's still an opportunity for Jax to win. And
100%.
Yeah, but with 5 people remaining, that's not going to be enough. And Jax is going to be in trouble. Med has spiked hard right here, ladies and gentlemen. And also Itachi is just winning every darn matchup. And Show Legend, man, let's have a look at his cybernetic composition. Has he hit 6 cybernetics? No, he hasn't. But he is.
Oh, he did. He just hit it.
He just hit it. So that's how we do our streaming, guys. We catch you the perfect time. And Giant Slayer on Irelia, perfect, almost perfect, like Vayne items right here. But a lot of level 1s, Wukong level 1 and SJ level 1. You might want to. He is level 9 already though, so.
Yeah, so he focused more on going on level 9 than rolling down to get his 2-star units, which, I mean, if you consider Echo to be one of your win conditions, is great. However, he's so healthy right now. I would have liked to see him roll a bit to just stabilize, rather than just push 9 with no econ, because now he can't roll.
I think he will also die, so this decision, like you said, might end up hurting him slightly. And Ripcord also is suffering. But again, Show Legend does have HP. He can wait a couple of rounds, eco up, and maybe get to his level 2s. But that was a really well played game there. Jin was pivotal as well. And it's very hard to say, right? But Iwatani is in trouble. The 4 Space Pirate composition with double Rapid on Star Guardian. What in the world is this? Talk me through this composition, Gaurav.
I couldn't if I wanted to. I have no idea what's happening.
I was like, what the hell is this?
He has a second GP and he has 1 upgrade on it. So if he can get that GP to ult, it is going to be devastating. I'm curious to know though if he'll be able to ult, because it looks like a tall order.
I don't know, man. If your GP ults right here, then you probably aren't trolling. GP does ult, it hits a lot. Oh my lord, it completely destroys. But doesn't matter, right? Because Master E is still alive. Master E just get knocked up, but Master E, the Thresh does pull someone, but that won't be enough, and he will not die. But Ripcord is looking strong himself. Med also loses there. We are in the carousel. We're in the carousel. Let's see what people pick up in this round.
Carousel. The full item carousel.
Oh, Last Whisper. Star Guardian yet again for Iwatani. He already has 1 Star Guardian. He's going for another. QSS for Elmo. He might put it on one of his main carries. A Trap Claw is pretty poggers as well from Jack Shindamere. And Itachi goes for a Protector Spat. Let's see what Show Legend has for himself to pick up. We'll go for the Bramble. Oh, what do you think is going to happen with that? I'm curious. Let's go like one person at a time. Let's start with Show Legend. And let's see who he puts his items on and what his composition now looks like. Because the Bramble could be a strong frontline, what he needs. Maybe it could be put on the Wukong. Could be put on... Yeah, there you go. It's on the Wukong. He is still struggling in terms of like economy. But he has HP going for him. And he has the Thresh to pull in the Lulu. So, I'm not sure how it's going to work out. On the other hand, you do see that... I don't know what
the main way for Show Legend to actually win this game right now is to actually not roll for a few rounds, at least until Kane is over, so that he can build his economy up and then roll down when he is on 1 or 2
Yeah, he needs
lives.
Echo too. He needs a lot of more things.
Exactly. So he needs to build his economy. If he's rolling every round, he's going to put him at a disadvantage.
Itachi did take the Protector Spat for himself. He puts it on his Jace. But he doesn't do anything with his Protector Spat, I think. I'm not sure. But here right now, you are, however, seeing that Show Legend is winning against this. And Iwatani is gonna probably die right here. No, the Thresh does pull in the Assault 2, who will try to clutch it for Iwatani right here. And that's gonna be Med in a lot of trouble. She just has one more game for herself. So we are in for a very close game, guys. Remember, these are some of the best players in South Asia. And you can see to the gameplay, right? 3-4 people are just like 18-20 HP. They're all gonna go like completely all gold spent to see if they can survive this. But
definitely someone after Kane is getting up, for sure. All we have now is who it's gonna be.
And Show Legend winning there is really important for him because he can keep his economy. And Elmo is doing quite well too right here. So Elmo with his Jin items are looking strong. Med has interesting Jin items, but because Teemos were being contested, I'm not sure if she's able to hit her Nar2 as well. And now I think Jax is in a great spot. Jax did beat Med before. And with Jin as well, can he do that is the question. Now Shaco, where is the
Shaco dead?
So Shaco is indeed dead right here, guys. So this could mean that Med is surviving. But having said that, Itachi goes down? Wait, Itachi goes down? How did we miss that? The guy with the
with his Star Guard. Oh no.
Yeah, it was Itachi. Itachi actually went down. He was doing so
What?
well in the mid game, and we can't believe this is happening.
I
but
think if you look at the other comps, a lot of other people have picked up Jannas, and there are only 10 Jannas in the game.
yeah,
There's one
and look
Janna
at
over
look at
there.
Iwatani right here, guys. Iwatani has level
Oof.
2 GP. He has interesting
This is
infiltrator
a high
Janna.
roll.
What infiltrator Janna? I have no idea what that means.
This
or
is a
does,
high roll.
But
He's just farming items. He's just farming items. So he's just slamming them as soon as he gets them. So it's
this
going to be a
is
lot of
insane.
fun.
This is actually insane. And Ripcord just needs 2 masteries to complete, or 1 mastery on Nico. What is Elmo's comp? Elmo has Astro Snipers, Vanguard,
The
Brawler,
only
everything.
issue with Elmo's comp right now is that his Jin does not have a GA. So it does higher DPS, but there is no defensive item. So if that Jin dies, and if that Teemo dies, there is no other damage,
Do
really.
you think he should be spacing out his front line a bit more? Because he's keeping them stacked in a line.
So
And-
the thing is that usually you stack them out for CC purposes, right? But if you notice, all of his front line does CC. So he's actually the CC threat over here.
Oh,
So
he-
I mean,
The fight
It's
has
up to him.
happened, yeah, right here, and I think that Elmo might be able to keep his Jin safe right here. GrandFather, it does look like, but however, Jin is going to be in trouble. Teemo ulti is not
Oh.
enough. Jack
enough.
Splendomere is looking darn strong, and Med and Iwatani both go out. The double Rabadon's GP with Infiltrator Shojin, Janna didn't really work out. So Med and
Ripcord got his E3.
oh my
And
lord,
with perfect items, his Irelia 2 looks very strong with the new reworked Hodge. And oh my god.
oh
so
this is
this is
looking
gonna be
yeah.
one.
Show Legend has his Echo 2 with Morello, so he's in a great spot.
The
Ripcord
only thing he's missing, the only thing Show Legend is missing right now is Wukong 2. Once he gets Wukong 2,
yeah.
that's actually a huge power spike, even though like people don't
Yeah,
think
people
of it
are
as much.
like Elmo has a Wukong for himself, and Elmo isn't even playing. Oh, he's playing. Okay, never mind. So his Wukongs are getting contested. Again, Echo does a lot of damage, doesn't he? Right then, Vayne is untouched, and Nar is tanking. And it does look like Elmo might be losing right here, but with a level 2, yeah, there we go. It's a huge loss. Elmo's out of the game as well. Ripcord's out as well. So the level 3 Blade Bros composition not doing much. It's between. Oh, Ripcord's alive? Never mind, he's a level 2 HP. I was like, what the hell's happening? Alright.
So the only reason this isn't working is because what I believe for Bang Bros to work now is that you need a QSS on
Let's see.
otherwise it's just impossible at this point.
Let's
to
have a look
keep
at
him
what
going.
Jax's comp is. Like, he's done with his Jin 2 as well. Yeah, his Fizz.
Oh,
The
he has a
Zephyr
Thresh
Labrador.
with the blue buff. That
Yeah.
is
This is really strong right
intense.
here. He's against the fake board. Let's look at Ripcord and Show Legends match, and that's the real match that's happening. Let's see if Ripcord is going to be able to survive this. The Fizz does hit people, but again, Vayne is left untouched right here, and that's going to be Ripcord.
so we can
Pretty
go back
much
to
dying. I'm not sure. Oh, he's
Yep.
surviving. Yes, he's on the other side. Does Jax win this matchup? Dax does indeed win it. So he does beat Show Legend, which means Show Legends will have to do much. But Ripcord goes out as well. This is gonna go on between Show Legend and Jax. Last game as well, these two were fighting each other left, right, and center. Another Zephyr for this guy. Oh my lord, this is looking so good for him because he
Show
already has
Legend-
the Fizz, Zephyr on the Fizz. And Show Legend picks himself the Redemption, which I think will be a good item for himself as well. But what do you think is gonna happen, man? Because Show Legend has like a couple more fights left in him, but Jax just has one.
I mean, if history is any indication, today in all 3 games, Show Legend has been coming second every game. So I'm curious to see if he's gonna break the curse in this game and come first finally, or if history is gonna repeat
I
itself.
mean, he has to protect himself from the Zephyr positioning. Let's see what Jax's Zephyr positioning is looking like. He is looking to target the front line and the back line, one in the front, one in the back. Let's see if he's successful in trying to Zephyr the main carries. He does Zephyr the Vayne and the Echo. This is
Wow.
brilliant QSS positioning from Jax. There's a reason why this guy has reached Masters, ladies and gentlemen. And Echo cannot even ultimate, but having said that, the Vayne is there, or the Echo does eventually land an ultimate, but with so many people left right here, this isn't even a close fight. Jax just wins this outright, and Dark Stars are looking like the way to win right here, Gaurav.
Definitely. At this point, his comp is totally maxed out. The only thing that I would change if I were him was instead of the Cassiopeia having a Soraka, but it doesn't look like it's making much difference against Show Legend over here. The triple Zephyr thing, the triple Zephyr tech is kind of
Triple Zephyr, dude.
destroying him.
Triple Zephyr. Like, how do you even position against this guy? He has to change his position
Yeah.
somehow. I don't think
It's either
he
your
is.
carries get Zephyred or your front line gets Zephyred. Either way, you're screwed.
Let's see what happens in this Zephyr round. Does he get Zephyred again? Yes, he does. What a beautiful double Zephyr yet again. Jack Strindemer is just simply winning this round through his Zephyrs. But you know what? This time, Echo does have enough time for damage. The Fizz ult does land, but not before Echo can land his own ult. And the Urgot eats the other Urgot. And this is again not a close battle at all. From 63 HP to 23 HP in just 2 rounds, ladies and gentlemen. This is looking like it's going to be game. What does he get for his other item? Giant Slayer and Swordbreaker. Might be good on the Jhin, but could be actually good against the Vayne if he managed to land it. But this is gonna be Jack Strindemer's victory, it looks like.
Definitely. At this point, there's nothing that Show Legend can do, honestly. He has kind of capped at his potential, and without having a tier item on his Thresh, it looks very, very difficult for him to even pull in that 2-star Thresh that he has. Honestly, he's keeping the Thresh in for the Mana Reaver, but the mana thing isn't really a big deal. If I were him, I would just take out Thresh and just put in the Urgot as like a last resort, way to see if we can just kill some people off.
And you can see how smart Jack Strindemer is right here. He's kept his last Zephyr outside, so he can accordingly respond and put his Zephyr on the right target to see where the other person is. So there is absolutely no way that Show Legend can survive. And he got a good high roll on getting that Zephyr. The Carousel being the last pick, just instantly goes for it. And let's see if this is going to be the last round. This time the Vayne does not get Zephyr, but the Vayne is getting hit by the Fizz. And oh, this could be interesting because the Trap Claw does prevent the Fizz ult from landing. And when your Vayne is not Zephyred, Gaurav, it does look like he's able to do much. Never mind, Shaco just one-shots him like it's nobody's
clutch.
And this is it, guys. Show Legend is living. No, he is not. He does get knocked out exactly 23 HP. And how well Show Legend played, the triple Zephyr strat coming out from Jack Strindemer makes him the winner of this TFT tournament for August 2020. What are your thoughts on this game?
I think that was a fantastic game. I thought we saw everyone doing something different. I was very, very surprised that we did not see any mechs coming out, especially since they're so prevalent in this patch. But we saw a lot of Astro snipers, and they just held hands and went bottom 4 together. And that's what kind of happens when you try doing a comp, even though it's top tier, if other people are contesting it. No one else went for the Shaco carry and Darkstar kind of comp, and I think that definitely helped Jax win the game, especially with perfect items Shaco, which is his favorite comp and the win condition, and he got it.
Exactly.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to Jack Strindemer for winning the TFT tournament August 2020. He walks away with a couple of Little Legends eggs and also a lot of bragging rights, as considered one of the best players in the TFT South Asian web scene. So that does it for the stream today, guys. We hope you had fun watching this. We will have more TFT content coming in really soon because the community will have a lot more cool events coming our way. But for now, I'm going to say see you guys later, and we will see you for the next one. Peace.